The reason I ask this is because, I mean, you're not a kind of traditional salesy person, right?
No, I think that's fair enough.
Recently started using a lot more of LinkedIn,
Yeah,
so we're talking off camera and
Yeah.
stuff. But I think from my experience, I've noticed that there's in the invoice finance world within kind of recruitment, there almost seems to be two types. There seem to be some really aggressive types that just want to win your business.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine these people are targeted to do multiple deals a week and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, are you working to similar KPIs to these aggressive salespeople? Is it your tactic, or I mean, like, you know, I don't know how many deals a month guys in the invoice financing will do, right? But yeah, is it a personality trait? Is it a KPIs and metrics trait? What is it?
It is. Yeah, I've got targets, you know, that we work towards. We do as a business. But I always kind of I know I'm not your traditional sales guy, you know, going out and being aggressive and just closing deals left, right, centre. You know, that's what I aim to do, but I'm not going to do it in that traditional old-fashioned way of being, you know, a bullish kind of sales guy and just not taking no for an answer. Because I think in invoice finance, it's about that relationship again. As I said, you know, I could go and try and sell to 20 recruitment agencies, but 19 of them aren't going to be the right fit anyway. You know, for one reason, you know, either from us to them or from them to us, it's just not going to work. So why go for that scattergun approach when you know it's not going to work? It's about building that relationship, making sure you can fulfil the needs of the client. And there's so many moving parts to an invoice finance facility. You know, you've got to make sure you've got everything in place. And yeah, that's a fair point, isn't it? I think I am more of a relationship-based salesperson. That's what I go out and do. And I'm on LinkedIn a bit more now, trying to get my brand out there and do these sorts of webinars, as much as I don't necessarily want to do it all the time.
What made you kind of think?
Because it works. I think that's why, because you can see that it works. You know, the people that I see on LinkedIn a lot, I feel like I know them a bit more, and I've never met half of them, and I sort of think, well, why do I think that? It's because they're always on LinkedIn. They're putting videos, photos, you know, posts up all the time about themselves. A fair point, and then you can speak to a client maybe in 6-12 months, and they'll go, oh, you're that guy I've seen you on LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn's free. You know, why wouldn't you use it for that sort of thing? So as much as I don't always want to do it and put yourself out there, because I'm not an extrovert. I think it's fair to say. No. You just kind of got to do it and go along with it, and then I think the business will come. You know, because people sort of know you a bit more. It's kind of personal branding almost to a certain extent, isn't it?
Nathan's favourite term, that is.
As much as I hate that sort of phrase, but that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I don't like the phrase, but I agree with the concept.
Yeah. And, you know, hopefully it'll work. We'll see how it goes. People might not like me. That's fair enough. It's up to them. But
I mean, look, I think, talking from experience, the conversation, because you came down with, who did you come down with? You came down with your colleague who was doing the umbrella stuff.
Yes, that's right.
Because I think the proposition was, we'll do your umbrella and we'll do your invoice financing, because actually the issue we were having was that our umbrella and our invoice finance
disconnect there, wasn't
there? They were butting heads all the time, and the sell was, look, actually you can, like, we're talking to each other, so you don't even have to do any of that.
Absolutely.
And that is super, super helpful. Yeah. And actually, there's no reason for you to be bullish in that sense either, because you've got the brand behind you in
exactly.
Giant.
Exactly. And it works well. You know, if we, like, being honest, you know, we want customers, we want more deals over the line, we want people to be as sticky as possible. You know, let's be honest, within our group. That's why we've got umbrella, we've got finance, we've got timesheets, we've got.
It makes it more difficult for them to leave as well.
Exactly, and that's the point. You know, in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah, but you become so embedded. I mean, it's the perfect business solution, isn't it? Like, if I can become, as recruiters, we want to do it to every client we work with. Yeah. We want to become an extension of your business. Yeah. We want to be your recruitment team, and so on and so forth.
And what you do with Rectools and that side of things, that's great, because people are going to come to you and think, oh, great, you know, these guys know what they're talking about. Yeah. They've got all these products, and who knows where that leads, you know, into different conversations.
I had a conversation with a client the other day, and we were chuffed to bits, weren't we, in that he's an internal recruitment manager, and he was like, yeah, actually, he goes, my team have got Rectools on a bookmark. So we end up every morning we open up LinkedIn, our CRM, all that sort of stuff, and we open Rectools with it, because they use the AR Playground, they jump onto kind of all the providers. And if you think about it, if that's an in-house team using it, all of a sudden that opens you guys up to a whole different kettle of fish.
Oh, absolutely,
in what your offering is.
Yeah, well, that's the point. You know, so we're on the Rectools website, and hopefully that's getting us in front of a lot of eyeballs we wouldn't be in front of otherwise.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
So it makes total sense. And, you know, talking about the different product lines, you know, so we've got the timesheets, we've got finance, payroll. we're just sort of launching a new ATS system as well called Giant Recruit.
Okay.
That we're going to be sort of talking a lot more about. So hopefully everyone will hear a bit more about that in the coming months. So something we're kind of speaking to our existing finance clients about, going out to market and developing that, just to try and, again, another service line that we can help our recruitment customers with.